Hi, welcome to T's Court TV. I have a great video for you. I hope you guys enjoy.
This is case 2356485, the people of the state of Michigan versus Carnell Michael McCreary. Mr. McCreary is charged with count 1, assault with intent to murder, count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation, count 3, weapons, firearms possession by a felon, count 4, weapons, ammunition possession by a felon, count 5, assault with dangerous weapons, loaded to assault, count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all weapons, including firearms. Individual could report a defense notice set for a probable cause conference appearances.
Evidence will walk you P54828, we have people.
And I'll just state my name for the record, Earl Washington, Neighborhood Defenders Service. And I'll just say on behalf of Mr. McCreary.
Okay, Mr. McCreary, we will establish that he's not your attorney, okay? You state your name for the record, please.
First, I'd like to reserve my rights under MCL 440.1308 UCC 1-308. I reserve my rights not to be compelled to perform under any contract or commercial agreement that I did not enter into knowingly, voluntarily, or intentionally. Respectfully compel this honorable court to utilize Article 3, Section 2, Clause 1 of the U.S. Constitution, which mandates the common law to heard this matter. Also, under UCC 1-103.6, the name in all caps is a corporation, fictitious person. I would like to make arguments of personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction, territorial jurisdiction. I have all federal questions that I would like to present to this court, and I would like this matter to be ruled on under federal law of U.S. Supremacy Clause of Marbury versus Madison, 5 U.S. 137-18-3, which says anything repugnant to the United States Constitution.
I just need your name.
Well, ma'am, I do not choose to end my name. I'm not the all caps on the paper. And I reserve my rights.
You don't have a name, so you're not present.
Well, my name is Carnell Michael McCreary, ill, all lowercase.
Okay, that's
The
fine.
all caps represent,
Okay, all lowercase. Is that your name?
yes, but I
Okay,
reserve
you're
my rights.
physically present, thank you.
Yes,
That's all I wanted to know, that you were
Okay.
here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Mr. McCreary, in all lowercase letters, is it correct that you do not wish to have an attorney present for the meeting?
And myself, which are the Michigan,
Yes or no?
I'm no attorney.
Okay. You understand you have a right to an attorney?
Pardon?
You understand you have a right to an
I
attorney?
understand.
Okay. You gotta take this club, because I know you have a lot you want to get out.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very familiar with all of your case law and your argument. However, moving forward, it needs to be in writing to submit to this court before I can move on.
Well, I understand. Your Honor, please. Thank you, Your Honor.
Without
Yes.
arguing with you.
No, ma'am. I'm very humble.
Procedurally.
I'm very humble. Well, I'm entitled to procedural and substantive due process. The statutes in which the state are charging me with are null and void in violation of the U.S. Constitution, the Shaney versus Winnebago Department of Social
That's
Service.
substantive, stuff that needs to be right.
Pardon?
That's the substantive.
Well, I've
stuff that
always
needs to be
learned as being a layman in the law, but I am.
You're not a layman in the law.
I'm a legal practitioner, not licensed under.
You're not a
corporate-
layman, you just don't have a P number or license.
Well, that's the corporate bar number, which is a corporate monopoly. They have tried to take over the legal system for their own benefit.
Well, that's an argument,
And once jurisdiction is challenged, it must be proven by the people asserting that.
but I can't address it until you put it in writing.
Okay,
That's what I'm telling
yes, ma'am.
you. Okay.
Well, I just want to note for the record that I did challenge personal jurisdiction must be done on onset. There's a case from the Michigan Supreme Court.
It needs to be in writing.
Okay, can I just?
You're dumping all of this stuff. And you
Yeah, I'm just
expect
for
me to respond?
preservation, because I've been wronged by Kim Worthy, DPD. They have committed crimes and there's evidence of this. Also, I'd like to change the venue from the prosecutor's office because of criminal misconduct is well documented. The gentleman on this case, who was my brother, he's speaking of, he's committed.
I don't want to
Okay.
know about anything substantive on this case. I will move this to another court the moment you say something about allegations.
Okay,
Gladly.
all due respect, but I was just trying to, I respect the
understand.
court.
I understand you have a lot to say.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand it needs to be a right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you familiar with the court rules?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you submit it to the court and to the prosecutor, whether you think there's jurisdiction or not, you still have to submit it so that I can address it. You
Yes,
understand?
ma'am. I understand.
Okay, so are you familiar with this court's criminal procedure as far as why we are here today?
Yes,
It's called a
I'm familiar
probable
with
cause
the
conference.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so typically what happens next is we discuss discovery and the allegations that would be in writing, in paper, police report, any media. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. The prosecutor is obligated to provide that to you. So regardless if you think this case should be thrown out, the prosecutor still needs to do his duty and provide that to you. So I'm going to ask the prosecutor to provide that to you. What I want from you is your motion in writing to the court and to the prosecutor, so that I can make a decision. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a question?
Question, if I may just ask for additional discovery of, in NPR 6.201, there's rules as well as Michigan Supreme Court People versus Stanaway, which deals with additional discovery.
You didn't even have any discovery?
No, I
Okay,
didn't
so
even know I had a court. They didn't
You
tell
don't
me
even know it would
anything.
be additional, because you don't know what exists.
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, so far as stuff that I would like to be brought forward concerning the prosecutor's office.
Absolutely, let's get over what they have, and then you can make a discovery request.
Yes, ma'am.
But before that, you have to talk about venue, because you're not even saying the right venue, jurisdiction, all that thing. But the prosecutor's still going to provide you with discovery. So you need to look at that and see what it is that you have, and then you can request additional discovery, and then that you don't think that's sufficient.
Well, I mean, things outside, excuse me, pardon me, not things concerning this case, but I mean other things that has mattered concerning the alleged plaintiff, who also claims to be a sovereign citizen, my brother, and I need stuff from Judge Burton's courtroom.
Defendant, alleged defendant or plaintiff?
Well, I mean the alleged plaintiff, I'm sorry.
The complaining witness?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
I mean, I
So,
haven't
do you
saw
have
my
an
brother.
email address?
Yes, I do.
Okay, don't provide it on YouTube, do not say it. I want the prosecutor to receive that from you so that he can see your discovery. First step.
Also, Mayor, I asked a question regarding what you said about YouTube.
Yes.
I know, under the First Amendment, we have a right to, record in public buildings, and also I would like to challenge.
Is it a right?
Yes, the constitutional right under the First Amendment.
Okay,
enforced
no
by the state,
exceptions?
enforced by the state, Bill 14.
Are you familiar with the exception?
Well, the federal law doesn't say it's an exception.
Does it? It doesn't say any exception.
No, it's a right, because you go to Macomb County, they have.
Just because Macomb County doesn't mean that there's no exception.
Okay, I just wanted to address that. For the
Okay.
record. I don't mean to be rude.
I know you're being very respectful, but you have a lot to say. And I want you to put it all in writing.
Also,
I want you to provide your email address to the prosecutor.
Yes,
Let's do that first.
yes, ma'am. If I also may state that,
Let's do one thing at a
okay,
time.
yes.
Your agenda is very long.
Yes,
Okay, so for the record, you have provided your email address to the prosecutor, correct? Okay. So the next thing is, I want you to submit your motion in writing, okay?
That's now that you spoke about, being that represented myself appropriately signed up under.
My choice.
Yes, under Michigan Constitution of 1963, Article 113. When it concerns talent, I'm on home confinement. I need to go to the law library. I need to work to pay bills. I'm not a threat to society. I let officers in. The officers even stated that, what would I want to say? They even stated that, hey, you were very professional, et cetera, et cetera. Also at the other arraignment, the prosecutor spoke on my criminal record as a means of holding me in incarceration under People versus Allen. They cannot use your record against you unless you testify. And I had that citation from the Michigan Supreme Court. They had acted misconduct, ab initio from the very beginning at this juncture in this case at bar. I'm requesting that, I'm not a runner. I don't have rap in my blood. I'm not a threat to the alleged plaintiff witness. He doesn't even live in the county. And, the thing is, I also have another matter where the prosecutor's office came and arrested me for a 21-year-old warrant, and there's a statute of limitations for 6 years. Also, when I went to prison, it was 180 days. Now, the law says where the prosecution.
I know what the law says.
Oh, please make this point, man, under duress.
I need you, it's not duress.
Well, I'm being
You're not
put in,
under
I'm
duress
here
right
by
now.
special appearance. I'm
I need
under
you to
duress.
step by step, just follow what I'm trying to help you do. You need to educate me on certain things so that I can make a decision. Because some of this stuff, you're citing UCC, and I'm very familiar with UCC.
And the
That's where,
Boston
and you
Supreme.
cannot talk over me one at a time. I let you run off all your case law. UCC is for tangible, movable goods, not human beings. So, there you go.
Well,
Write it, put it down in writing with all the things that you want to discuss. Because I can't stand here and listen to your oral argument. And
Oh,
you
no,
just
it's not.
cite cases.
It's-
We have 5, 6 other exams to hold. Okay,
Well,
I'm giving you.
I'm sorry, and I was just following the way that I was
We still
mandated by
talk.
court rules.
I'm just trying to preserve the record right now and inform you. So I asked for you to provide your email address. The next thing I want you to do is provide your motion in writing.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a date to come back Okay, so you can make your arguments.
Yes, ma'am.
The prosecutor will have the opportunity to respond, however they want to, or report to the court, which as you say. So I will have you back here, today's the 5th. I want you back here on May 9th. Okay, that's the first thing, you will address bond, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So May 19th, in time, it's gonna take me. Can you come at 8:30?
Oh, yeah, I got up this morning, so I didn't even know, I came down here just a goodwill, so I won't get caught up, with the case. That's what I was trying to address, if I'm allowed to go
You'll
work.
be here at 8:30.
Yes,
on
ma'am,
May
yes,
19th.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And that's what I was saying, if I go to law library.
Okay,
so
let me, court date first, and fine. Mrs. Long, you have anything?
Yeah, is
Oh,
that,
we won't be here. We'll be in training. That's why
Oh.
there's nothing on the calendar. I want a day where it's not. So let's do, May 22nd. That's not a good day. I won't be here tonight, but can you do May 24th?
Oh, yeah, I'm on your, hear about the rest, man, force and coercion. So I have to comply with the court's order until we can litigate this,
What you want to comply with?
oh, no, I have to do what the law tells me, because I'm under threat of force and coercion.
Hold on, don't start talking yet. Let me break it down. So May 24th at 8:30 is the date, okay?
is that PCC?
Motion here.
Motion here, okay, thank you.
And I'm going to provide you with the email address for you to send the motions to the prosecutor and to the court, okay? And I have to send, please do not send anything in mail.
See, that's the thing, I was, need access to, like, let's say,
Okay.
those morning typo
We'll get
stuff, to
that.
be able
We'll
to
get to
learn
that.
how to scan.
Get to that.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll have the court email address and the prosecutor's email address on their report.
May I speak with the prosecutors, being that I'm co-counsel, I would like to speak with them maybe about a potential, contractual offer agreement, so we can rectify. I'm counsel, and he's the counsel, that's what I'm saying, I'm not considered a defendant to where if I was, being
You represent
represented by.
yourself, you already wrong.
Yeah, I would be able to talk, him or her, or whomever's in charge.
That's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
And just so you know, Attorney Washington is on standby.
Okay.
In the event that you ever request an attorney, he is well apprised and knows what's going on. That's what he's here.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a constitutional right, you have an attorney, you know. He's not gonna say anything unless unless you request that you need an attorney,
Oh,
okay?
no, I'm fully, versed in the law from A to Z, and I know the systems in and out.
Good, that's
Yes, ma'am.
wonderful.
If I may, address the fact of speaking with the prosecutor, because we save a lot of money. I don't have a problem with the state, but what my question is, take me under Michigan rules of professional conduct. 318.
All right, so now the bond, you are house arrest,
Yeah, I'm on time. They say, no, I can't.
tenant or house arrest?
House arrest.
I don't have your,
It was 10,000, 10%, with telling no house, I can't leave the house. And, I'm trying to be able to move to go.
let me
on.
print it out and read, because I can't go. I can't listen to you. I have. Okay, thank you. Prosecutor and the court.
Oh,
The court review. Thank you. All right. Right, you said 10,000, 10%. So you posted it and it says here, GPS tether requirement, house arrest allowed for travel, court, medical. Do you have a specific library that you go to?
I know it was one on Oakland, but I don't know. I haven't been there in years, like by Landwood and Oakland, because I stay over here on next to the thing here at home. Yes, I could probably go to that. That's the closest one. I don't know. Is it one down here, like downtown, like the library? I can,
The main library.
okay. I would, if it's okay for me to come down here, I could let my tether person know.
Well, I'm gonna let them know. That's what I
Oh,
want you to
yes,
know.
ma'am. Yeah, the main library now.
Okay.
And,
I'll change your bond condition so you're allowed to go to the library.
And also, I'm a private contractor doing 1099 work. There's a Jerome Phillips, Phillips Plumbing. I work with him from time to time. And then across the street from my house, there's a Robert Vane Diner. He posted my bond. He's a Russian immigrant. I work for him. He pays me. I pay taxes and bills. So 1099. I would like to see if I can work with you guys so I can pay my bond, tether, bill, my home, be able to go to the grocery market and get food. And I would comply with the court's order. I haven't been in trouble over 20 years, and these charges are ridiculous. And I asked the court humbly to allow this so that I may receive justice for federal constitutional kind of law.
Well, you have a responsibility. I granted just to allow you to go to the library.
Yeah, Yeah, Your Honor, we have a problem with that. I mean, these are multiple weapons charges, possession by a felon, assault, murder.
Objection, Your Honor.
We,
You
It's not a-
wouldn't let me speak about the facts of the case.
I can't hear his argument unless he's
Okay.
not interrupted. I'll let you respond.
we object.
I object too. Because if you can speak about stuff, I have a right, just being impartial on the Code of Judicial Conduct, County 1. That's the judiciary is for the benefit of the litigants, not the judiciary. Code of Judicial County 2B, the court must adhere to Constitution and use equal protection and equal treatment in this matter. And again, since he's making an argument, I challenge personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction, territorial jurisdiction must be proven by the prosecutor. These allegations under Opera versus United States are hearsay. You must have cooperative evidence. At this moment, I would like to file a Michigan habeas corpus under MCL 3.303. And I
File
challenge,
that as well with the rest of your motion.
pardon?
File that with the rest of your motion.
Okay, but my point is, if he's making an argument, I have the right under due process of the 14th Amendment procedural, the standard due process and the 14th Amendment to the same arguments and things of this nature. Under 3.8, this prosecutor's acting in misconduct.
3.8 what?
Pardon?
3.8 of what?
The Michigan Rules of Professional Conduct issued down by the Supreme Court of the State of Michigan. He has a duty to ensure that the defendant has a fair trial, that justice is based on evidence, not speculation or whatever else. And then he's remaining silent the whole time. There's a tacit agreement by him remaining silent. There he's equating everything that I'm saying is being true. He has to rebut that once the jurisdiction
For a bond
charge is
hearing?
brought. Pardon?
For a bond hearing.
No, I'm just saying
That's what, we're addressing bond.
well, he's speaking about allegations of the case.
But that's
and
part
I'm
of the bond
defending
hearing.
myself.
It's part of the bond hearing. So,
But he can't
Mr.
mention
Walkie,
that.
my question to you is, do you have enough time if, motions are submitted by the 19th to respond on
Said
the
24th.
24th? Or do you want more time?
I like a little bit more time.
Okay,
Well, see, we can settle this all if you let me speak.
no, I'm not doing this thing with you. I need to write it. You're throwing out rules from all of.
No, I'm not saying so far as litigation, but I'm saying the county, I don't have a problem with the county corporation, the state corporation, is the person that they're working with is a criminal. He has a record, like Kim Worthy made a list saying that police officers can't testify in court. So to allow my brother to testify in court,
You're
that's,
arguing subject to the matter that I need you to.
okay.
I need to have it submitted by May 12th to the court and to the prosecutor.
But I need time to, like I say, get to these places to, I need, computers to be
I'm
able
filling
to.
out your
Yes.
motion right now to adjust bond so that
And
you can go to
food.
the library.
I need to go to market, work, I thank you, Judge, for being humble. Can we get this, transcribed for the motion hearing?
Wait a second, I'm trying to write them to you. I want to be very clear about what's going on.
And where can I find this tape on YouTube? I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm just anxious because I have done. I stay upstairs by myself. I have tenants downstairs, presently at this moment because I'm trying to pay my taxes and maintain my money to state.
So, Mr. Curry, I know that you were objecting to the prosecutor's response to the bond adjustment, excuse me. I'm going to allow you to go to the library. And as far as everything else at this point, I'm not going to adjust bond. Okay? Are you familiar with?
I'm not
Yes or
really,
no?
no, ma'am, I'm not either. I'm not really computer literate.
You don't have to be, you're going to do all these motions.
Well, I'm gonna have to learn.
Yes.
That's just young.
Okay, so your motions are due May
Can I
12th.
also ask
Get
you one
email.
more? Oh, I'm sorry.
May 12th, via email. Both email addresses, do you have them for the court and for the prosecutor?
You said the 12th, I thought you said the 24th.
For the court, we're going to hear them. The
Also,
prosecutor has
give
time
me
to
about the
respond.
12th.
You don't have to be here on the 12th, it just has to be emailed.
So do I have to show it back here at that date or
On the 24th.
on the 20th?
But the 12th, just email it so that I can read it, the prosecutor can read it, prosecutor can respond. On the 24th, you can go. Okay. First case, nobody be in front of us. I can make decisions, we go from there. Okay? All right.
Can I ask you one thing before you close?
One thing,
I mean, yes, ma'am, if I
what is
may.
it?
I have DTE bills, phone bills, and it's just right across the street. Like I helped my neighbor fix his house at the home. And I just want to make a few dollars so I can pay the bond people in court. That there's anything that needs to be, on my bills. That's all I'm asking. Just right across the street.
What's the address?
I think it's the correct action.
See, you tell them, you don't tell me.
Well, I've heard that they communicate with you. So,
So I got it, okay.
okay, if you give me a number, I can send it to you or
What's your
email it to
name?
you.
Street?
Homer, Holmur. It's right
I'll
on.
allow you to go across the street, make some money, pay each other, and provide food for yourself, whoever you need to get back in the court, okay?
And thank you, ma'am,
You're
for
welcome.
your being patient.
No problem. All right,
Excuse me, Your Honor. This is Earl Washington again. Did the court wish me to be there on the 24th as a standby?
yes, please.
Can I get his number? I call
Sure.
him. Yeah, and see, maybe he can help me, but like if I can email him, he could probably type it up. That's all I would need his help for. No disrespect to you, Esquire.
I
But, yes, sir.
Can you provide your number to Mr. McCreary, right?
Yes. McCreary Hill. It is E, capital EL.
Not L?
It's pronounced L, but it sounds like E. It's EL, yes, sir.
Okay.
You want me to put that in the chat?
You can just provide it over, is it your personal cell or your work cell?
No, it's a work sale.
You can just
It's
provide it.
my name is Earl Washington, and the number.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we're done on Mr. McCreary L.
All right, thank you. Have a good day and have a good weekend.
Thank you,
Yes,
too.
yes.
So I need an OIC. Is that yours?
Is there a time, Judge?
8:30
8:30 to when?
for the 24th?
No, I'm saying for me to be able to go downtown to like here. Like,
That's what you want to go to the library, whatever.
oh,
day
okay,
you go.
okay, yeah, I didn't know, because they was telling me strict is strict, but I'm telling I only get like.
Trying to do
The
what?
library is 10.
Okay, so as long as it's going there, I'm okay. You said it's down here at Main. Okay, thank you.
And this is what.
Okay, we're on the record, this is people of the state of Michigan versus Carnell Michael McCreary in all lowercase letters. 2305648. Mr. McCreary is charged with count 1, assault and attempted murder. Count 2, assault and attempted rape, violent crime, less than murder. Count 3, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 4, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon. Count 5, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 6, 7, 8, and 9, weapons, felony firearm. Also count 10, weapons, felony firearm. Set for a motion here today. Appearances.
Edwin Sawaki, P 5488, appearing on behalf of the people.
Mr. McCreary, say your name, please.
Colonel Michael McCreary Ill, all lowercase, acting appropriate for signing under the Michigan Constitution, 1963, Article 1, Section 13,
Mr. McCreary,
or,
Attorney Washington is not here.
I don't
And
need,
I know that you state that you don't need him, but the laws that I have to follow state that Mr. Washington.
well, I object because
I understand you should object.
I made a motion because he does not represent me. He is not responsible for me. I made a quasi contract, and it was served on the prosecution as well as this court. And the contract is clear and it must be enforced. Anything after this point, performance is accepted for the relief in the document. So there is not a corpus delicti. Where's the witness? Where's the victim? Where's the injured party? They have to
You're
bring
getting
the
into your
injured
motions.
party. I mean, no, I sent it's a quasi contract which I sent to the courts, and it's clear. I mean, they have to either admit or deny the statement.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with Mr. Washington not being present?
Well, he's not my attorney. He's not responsible for me. I'm acting in appropriate persona, which the federal and state constitutions allow.
That does allow, but it also requires me to have an attorney present in the event that you request an
Well,
attorney at any moment during your.
And I object, jurisdiction is challenged, must be proved by the people on the
And
onset
you
of the
cannot
state.
get that until Mr. Washington is present, because for my job, I know you have a job, I have one too. For me to keep my job, I have to follow certain, which means that Attorney Washington needs to be present for me to hear these matters.
Well,
Regardless of what you say, if I don't do that, I am violating the law.
Well, I mean,
that I filed.
your performance is acceptance, Judge. You've seen the documents, you read the documents.
This is not a contract I'm talking about.
Well, I'm saying, no, I made a presentment upon this court of people, a quasi-contract. Your
Yeah,
favorite
well,
kind of quasi-contract.
Yeah, and this is not civil law, so I'm not doing contract.
It's not civil law. We're dealing in the Admiralty Maritime Law Court.
You are.
No,
So,
this is the
what
jurisdiction
I'm
that
telling
this
you
court
is
is
that
operating
you,
under.
I can't move forward. Did you email me all the
Yes.
documents?
And
Can you tell me
it
the email?
says clearly right here,
Can you let me finish my question? Which email did you send it to?
the one that your officer gave.
Was it the courtroom 438?
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure everything was delivered, it was served upon you as well as the people. And everything is being tacitly admitted to in this
I'm just
document.
trying to proceed
by
to make
everyone.
sure I have your motions, because I have.
Well, it's
to
not a
determine-
motion, it's a quasi-contract,
You call it
which the
quasi-contract,
Supreme Court
I
of
vote
Michigan
motion.
allows.
We can go back and forth. I'm not ever going to say that it's a quasi-contract. So you
I'll
can set that
just
down.
move for lien, Judge, against all parties because everyone is in default. Your Honor. And the law is clear from the Michigan Supreme Court, which respondent superior applies to this court, that the decision stare decisis, Your Honor. This court is in default as well as the people by their tacit agreement.
Okay, so.
I mean, the law is clear. He read the paperwork. He's a bar attorney. If he doesn't know the
Mr.
law,
Washington is not present. I have to adjourn this.
he's not representing me. That's why I
May 30th
objected
at 1:30. Can you make that day?
May 30th. Okay, I mean, I have a question, if I may.
If you answer mine, maybe.
May 30th, I have no choice. I'm here under direct threats and coercion by this court and corporate courts
Can
and
you
its
make
officers.
it May 30th at 1:30?
I sure can.
Okay, so what's your question?
Well, my thing is, I mean, I didn't know that the judge could ignore the Constitution in which they were sworn to uphold the law of the common law court of the Supreme Court. All other courts are legislative created courts, which they make the courts, they make the law to enforce them. They're commercial statutes.
Question.
Pardon?
What's your question?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm what my contract adhered to. The people are remaining silent. They have agreed.
What's your question? You said you have a question.
I would like to know, can I go to the courts? As long as I'm going to court, I can leave home because I would like to go to the federal court so that I may file a lien against the state of Michigan, the corporation, and the cities and county and state for crimes. You know, the prosecutor Kim Worthy has committed crimes against me. It's well documented. You're an officer of the court.
Is that what you filed with?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you are an officer of the court, you swore to uphold the law, and the people were acting criminal against me, and it's well documented. I have the alleged complaining witness on this case, Norman McQuarrie, has perjured himself.
Your brother?
Yes, I have documents here I'd like to admit to the court, so that I can impeach him. And like Kim Worthy has issued a list saying,
That would be something that happens during
Well,
the testimony.
ma'am, but I'm just saying, jurisdictional challenge.
Witness once we get there.
No, what I'm saying is jurisdiction has been challenged. It must be proven from this point. Out of court statements are hearsay, man.
Oh, I'm very clear.
You see what I'm saying? So where's the corpus delicti? At this point, I moved to challenge jurisdiction again in the court. If not, I ask that the court strike this case from the docket for lack of jurisdiction, which the case law clearly states here.
Well, you know what? I would love you to content,
Oh,
but I cannot.
well, is it okay for the prosecutor's office to commit crimes in violation of MCL 750.505? Your Honor, 18.
It's okay, it's not okay for anyone.
Well, I mean, this is what's going on. I'm being deprived of my liberty as an American sovereign citizen, Your Honor. I'm being threatened under direct force, coercion, and direct force and coercion under Coins versus United States, 19 U.S. 264. They have incorporated the inhabitants. It started in Washington, D.C. and made us corporations today, and these are commercial courts. The Supreme Court has clearly stated everything and outlined everything, and it's in the law. I'm requesting that my contract be adhered to.
Okay.
The quasi-contract, which the Michigan Supreme Court and Casketen versus Magrita speaks of, I'm using the law of the land and of the state and the Constitution, and I'm being deprived of my liberty right. So I'm asking that this court issue a writ of habeas corpus to have this case dismissed.
Against you?
Pardon? No, I'm saying against the state. You know, I'm here. They have to prove jurisdiction. They have to prove that I've committed a crime. Where's the corpus delicti, the body of a crime? I mean, everything is listed here, from the Michigan Supreme Court to the U.S. Supreme Court.
You know I would have to hear testimony to know that.
Well, ma'am, once jurisdiction is challenged from this point, they have to present what they have. If they
I'm gonna
can't
make a
prove,
decision on something I haven't heard.
but did you read the document? I mean, like I stated here on page 4, man, read something real quick.
No, because I have to wait for the actual hearing to hear both parties on the record. I'm not gonna respond to your
what party is
email.
this?
I just
What part?
told you.
Oh, the attorney doesn't represent me, this is what I'm saying.
And we all agree.
You know, I mean, so
We
I'm
all
just
agree
saying.
they do not represent.
Okay, well, I mean, your performance is accepted from all parties, so I'll be issuing a lien to federal court against all parties.
Okay,
Because my
I
rights
will-
are being
I will
violated.
allow
Right?
you to go to federal court. Is that what you're asking?
I mean, well, I know in the order it says as long as I'm going to court, I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter what court does it, I mean.
Well, you were asking if that was okay, I'm just letting you know. You're allowed to go to court. So May 30th at 1:30, Attorney Washington has confirmed that you will be here to sit.
I've tried to call this man, he don't even answer, his voicemails
What are you
are
calling
full.
him for if you don't need him?
No, but what I'm saying is, I was just calling him to confer with him, just ask him a few questions.
Oh, as a
And
friend or attorney?
he didn't even respond. I don't need an attorney, man.
Okay.
I am acting
That
appropriate for
confirms
something.
my reason why I'm here. Because time, you have to ask him a question. He has to be.
Well, can I ask you, where is the victim here? Because crimes against the state are not permitted under Cohen versus Virginia.
The complaining witness is not present because they not
Okay.
paid for the damn attempt to be present to testify.
Well, once jurisdiction is challenged, it must be proven on the record, Your Honor. I mean, you're ignoring the constitutional mandates of the Supreme Court, which you are bound
Into
under.
all the law and the truth. Okay, so May
You
30th.
told me to put it in writing, I did it, you
I
guys
just
still
want to
ignoring it.
confirm that you sent everything.
I did.
I don't want us to labor over any points on the 30th. I want to make this as concise.
Well, I mean,
as
you guys are already in default, so I'll be enforcing the lien in the federal court, as well as seeking prosecution of this court as well as the state corporate office, because my rights are being
I understand your
violated.
route, which you're going, but I'm just telling you, I just want to make sure I have all your motions. Okay? You sent them all.
No, it's a quasi contract. If you look up a
You sent all
quasi
of your
contract,
documents to the
Pardon?
court? You sent all of your
I
documents? that
sent
you want read?
everything
Okay,
to the courts. I sent it to this gentleman here. He thinks it's funny. But see, what he doesn't know, his tacit,
It doesn't matter what
remaining
he
silent, he agrees to everything
Mr.
that's
McCurry,
done.
I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah,
I don't.
statutes
I
are
don't-
commercial, Your Honor.
Okay.
And this is what the courts are enforcing, commercial
Therefore,
statutes against
we will
citizens.
see you on the 30th, 1:30, okay?
Right.
You think for the people?
Your performance is accepted. I just want to state this on the record. Because right now he wants to speak, but before the hearing, he doesn't want to admit or deny what's been presented.
He just said
His-
there's nothing
his-
to
his
say
sup-
for the record.
his
So he
sup-
does not want to speak.
Well, may I say this? His supervisor has committed felonies in this well documented. I did 15 years in
You
April.
should call the
Must-
police in.
I did. I contacted FBI, everybody. No one is doing that. I'm being denied as a sovereign citizen my rights.
That's an executive branch function.
Well, you say what now?
Judicial branch, we don't
Well,
report
but
crime.
what I'm saying is the court sua sponte, if the court feels that there's been a violation of the law, the court has the power to enforce the law. If you look at People versus, what was the case? People versus Hampton, where Judge Crockett at the time overruled the jury's decision, and the Michigan Supreme Court ruled that where a judge feels something is being violated
The
or,
jury's decision. We haven't
well,
even
no, I'm
been
just
to
saying
the exam.
it shows you that you have the power
To
to
get to a
overrule.
jury, there has to be jurisdiction.
I'm challenging jurisdiction,
I
man.
know. So
You're-
we have
you're-
to get there, Mr. McCurry.
You're a legal practitioner, you're a licensed attorney, you're an elected judge, you know the law. And the law is being violated, going back to Coins versus Virginia, they made us slaves in names, in corporate capital letters. 19 US 264 Coins versus Virginia. Everything that is being done is unconstitutional, it's criminal. I am an American citizen, not a corporate citizen, we all have. And this court is using commercial law, even this flag that is being flown is a military court, Admiralty Maritime Court, and it's all Supreme Court. You can laugh all they want, but the Supreme Court saying this.
Nobody's laughing.
No, this man thinks stuff is funny, but I'm gonna have his job.
Nobody's
And
laughing.
his supervisor, Kim Worthy, is a criminal. And I mean, and I'm being respectful, excuse me, but I'm just saying I've been through too much. I lost my mother in prison. Now I got my own brother who is a known liar. He made court, affidavits to the court, what's his
I don't
name?
want to hear
Freddie
Mr.
G.
McCurry
Burton.
about your brother right now, okay? You have the opportunity to talk about all of that. I scheduled it at 1:30 this time. So we
Okay,
can
so
a
we'll
little
have the
afternoon.
jurisdictional challenge on this day. I mean, he has to prove jurisdiction. That goes to the very authority of this court in the state law, federal and
Everything that you
constitutional.
want to talk about, you can talk about on the 30th,
All right.
okay?
Can I have, you give me something with his name so I can file an attorney grievance complaint? I have, Kim Worthy's information in her file. But right now he's acting in behalf of her and I would like to file an attorney grievance complaint. So can you give me this gentleman's name and his P number so I may contact attorney grievance?
Put on the record, you can speak to
Well-
him as counsel, you're representing yourself, you can talk to Mr.
Well,
Milwaukee.
he,
Did he refuse to
being
give you his
personal.
name?
pardon?
Did he refuse to give you his name? Okay, so we'll go off the record, May 30th at 1:30, and you can speak to the prosecutor as you represent yourself.
That's the video, y'all. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Please comment down below your thoughts again. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.